The Philadelphia Eagles are better than the Dallas Cowboys. The Philadelphia Eagles are better than the San Francisco 49ers. And I got a couple reasons and explanations for why I think this. And I'm not just saying it because I am a Philadelphia Eagles fan. There's a couple things that I started piecing together and I just wanted to put out there for you guys. And there's a couple other topics that I want to talk about, like the Bradley Roby signing and the injury report and everything. So with that being said, let's get into today's video. Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Philly Willy podcast. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about how the Philadelphia Eagles are better than the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers, the injury report, and then I wanted to say some things about Deandre Swift. We're going to start this out with my explanation why the Eagles are better than both these teams. So I was going through and I was looking at the records of the teams that we played. So the 49ers have won against the Giants, the Steelers, the Rams, and the Cardinals. That is a combined win-loss record of 6-10. It's not too bad. Eagles are close to that. But then I looked up the Dallas Cowboys. They played the Giants, the Jets, the Patriots, and the Cardinals, and they lost to the Cardinals. They played 4 teams with a combined record of 4-12. So last year I heard so much about how the Philadelphia Eagles didn't play anybody. They didn't play any good teams. That's why the Dallas Cowboys were better than the Philadelphia Eagles, because they didn't play any good teams. You guys, the Dallas Cowboys played 4 teams with a combined record of 4-12, and you lost to one of them, which is a top 3 worst team in this league. So any Dallas Cowboys fans, until the Cowboys are legitimately better than the Philadelphia Eagles, stop saying that the Cowboys are better than the Eagles. Now, for the 49ers, I'll give them credit, because the Eagles have played the Patriots, the Vikings, the Bucks, and the Commanders with a combined record of 7-9, and the 49ers have played a combined record of 6-10. So that's kind of even. I'll give the 49ers their credit until we play them. I believe the 49ers are going to beat the Cowboys this week, coming up in week 5. But I'll give the 49ers their credit, but I still just believe that the Eagles are better than the 49ers. And here's my reason why the Eagles are better than the 49ers, not just record-wise, is because the 49ers are playing their best football. You are seeing the 49ers play their best football. Like, I just can't see them doing much better than what they're doing. And the Eagles, on the other hand, are 4-0 and just have a couple coaching issues and all these little miscommunications. They're just that. They haven't played a full entire game yet. The Eagles haven't hit their ceiling. The Cowboys and the 49ers, I feel like, have hit their ceiling. If not, they're 85 to 90% to their ceiling. I feel like the Eagles are like 75% close to their ceiling, and they still got a huge leap to go. It's just this Eagles roster is just so talented, and they're just figuring it out. They got 2 new coordinators, and that's just my reason why I think the Philadelphia Eagles are better than the 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. You could think what you want. I'm allowed to think what I want. That's what I think. But anyways, with that being said, let's get into the new signing, the new guy in the locker room, and that is Bradley Roby. I'm excited for this pickup. I think it's a solid pickup. I saw that he was already practicing, which is a good sign. So hopefully he'll get some playing time in this game, in this Week 5 matchup, and hopefully by Week 6 against the Jets, we see him become that full starter in that slot position, so that James Bradberry is fully back out on an outside corner, back in his original spot. It's just a help to the secondary, and a secondary that needed help and depth. It's just good to have him. He can play the slot, he can play the outside. It's just a good piece to move back and forth in case any other injuries happen to the secondary and corners in general. But also, I just wanted to say I'm excited for this pick because I know a lot of people are saying he's an older corner. He's 31 years old. That it's not a move that's going to work out for the Eagles. But to be honest, think about anything that Howie Roseman has done, any move that Howie Roseman has done in the past 3 years that hasn't worked out. Every single move worked out. They brought Bradley Roby in here for a reason, because I just believe that he's going to fit with his defense. He's going to gel well. He doesn't got to be the number 1 corner. You have Darius Slay for that. You have James Bradberry for that. He's just got to be that slot corner, and he could split reps with Josh Jobe. Like, he doesn't have to take on the full responsibility. Like, he can be a 31-year-old player who wants to win a Super Bowl. He's coming in. He's helping this team. I think there's just way more pros to this than cons, and Howie Roseman has made unbelievable signings and moves in the past 3 years, so there's no reason to believe that this move isn't going to work out. If Ndamukong Suh being 35 years old, 34 years old whenever we signed him, and Linval Joseph being 30, 32 or 33 years old whenever we signed him. Those two moves worked out. There's no reason to believe that a 31-year-old corner can't come in here and play that third corner position, that slot position, and really eat out there and just get it going. He's definitely going to be able to get it going because you have these older, last year you had Ndamukong Suh and Linval Joseph. They were older linemen. Like, I feel like it's a little bit more on your body to play defensive lineman than it is to play corner. And I just feel like it's a good move. I feel like Bradley Roby's going to do good. He has 11 career interceptions, couple pick sixes. It's just a solid move, and I can't wait to see what he looks like in this next game. Hopefully he gets a decent amount of playing time, and by week 6, hopefully he's the full starter in that slot, and this secondary is going to start to gel together and start to get it together and start to shut down these wide receivers. We just got to get that pressure in there. We got to get these blitzes right. We got to make sure our corners are up playing man for more than what we have been. We can't be playing all this zone, but I just think it's going to work out. Let's go over the injuries. There's a couple. We're a little bit banged up here, just a little bit. Nothing to be super concerned about. I don't think it's going to cause a loss in this next game or anything. But you had Brenton Covey. He did not participate with concussion. Fletcher Cox with a back injury. He did not participate. And Cam Jurgens with a foot injury did not participate. And Marlon Tuipulotu. I always have a hard time saying this name. Tuipulotu. His triceps. So he did not participate. So the real big killer to me, it sucks to have Fletcher Cox out, but he's only most likely going to be out for one game. And we have really good, like Milton Williams can come in there. And you still have Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter. Like, I think this defensive line is going to still be good, even though Fletcher Cox has been playing unbelievable. He's been playing some of his best football. And it is going to be a loss, but I don't think it's going to be as big as we think it's going to be. And then the other one that's really going to suck is Cam Jurgens. Sua Opeta is going to come in, and he's a solid player. He's a solid offensive lineman. A lot of people like his pass blocking ability. So I'm excited to see what Sua Opeta can do. And even if Sua Opeta struggles, you always have your second-round pick from this year's draft, Tyler Steen. So that could also be something excited that we could look forward to and see Tyler Steen get on the field and whatnot. So those are just the people who did not participate. And on the good news here, minus those injuries, is Sidney Brown with his hamstring. He was a limited participant. Justin Evans with his neck. He was a full participant. And Quez Watkins with his hamstring. He was a full participant. Our two safeties that we're getting back, Sidney Brown and Justin Evans, man, that is 100% going to help this secondary. I want to see more of Sidney Brown. I'm excited for him. The way he was flying around in that Tampa Bay game and he knocked that ball out of Mike Evans' hands, there's so much talent there. There's so much potential there. I'm super excited to see what Sidney Brown can do. And getting Justin Evans back, you're just going to have these two guys in over Terrell Edmunds, who I think hasn't really been playing that solid. I mean, it is what it is, but it's just going to be another boost to the secondary along with signing Bradley Roby. So while there's injuries that we don't like and that are going to hurt us, there are some good things with getting players back who were injured in the past couple weeks. So that's something to look forward to. Sucks, but injuries happen, and good thing these aren't injuries that are going to keep players out for the whole entire season. Last thing I want to talk about Deandre Swift, man. Deandre Swift, 364 yards. That is the most through the first 4 games since Shady. Dude, get out of here, man. They need to find a way to keep Deandre Swift in this building. Hopefully they could work out some sort of deal where he takes less money because he's playing in Philadelphia. Like, that's where he's from. That's his hometown. And hopefully the Eagles want him bad enough to be able to work out something. Like, I want Deandre Swift here. Deandre Swift, like I said in past videos, is easily becoming my favorite player on this offense. He's so explosive. And the Detroit Lions 100% messed up getting rid of him. And I don't know if it's just because of new scenery he's just playing this well, but just watching him play behind this offensive line and this elite offensive line, credit to them for him to run behind and get these kind of numbers. But when he's just running the ball, it just looks completely different than like when Kenneth Gainwell's running the ball or whenever Boston Scott's running the ball. Like, they're good players, but DeAndre Swift is just on another level, and they got to find some way to keep him here because it'll be really sad seeing him walk away at the end of the season. Like, I thought that it was sad to see C.J. Gardner-Johnson walk away in the offseason last year, but it's it's going to hurt if DeAndre Swift walks out of this building and goes to another team. The one thing that's keeping me hopeful is he's a Philadelphia native. and he'll sign some sort of deal. They could work something out, meet in the middle, and you know, who wouldn't want to be on the Eagles, who are right there on the brink of getting that Super Bowl? Like, I could see it working out, but also at the same time, you know, this league isn't paying running backs, and the Eagles didn't pay Miles Sanders, but, you know, there were, like, injury concerns and, like, how they were using Miles Sanders, so I don't know. It's just something that we're going to have to see, and I'm looking forward to it. Well, not looking forward to the season being over, but I just want to see what happens with this team in the offseason. But that's for a completely different video a long time from now. But that's really all I wanted to say about Deandre Swift. I mean, he's having numbers like LaShawn McCoy. LaShawn McCoy is one of the greatest Eagles running backs in history. Like, you got something here with Deandre Swift, and you got to keep him here. So that's going to end it for today's video. If you guys like what I'm posting, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you guys want to talk back and forth about the Philadelphia Eagles or football in general, make sure you guys are leaving comments down in the comment section below. I would really appreciate it because I made this channel to talk football with people. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, rest of your week, and I'm looking forward to this Week 5 matchup. I'm going to be getting a video out there on the preview, the matchup preview for Week 5, and look out for that here with either Friday or Saturday. So with that being said, have a great day. Peace.